Hello, it's Mr. Barr, and today is Exponents Make It Work. So we're going to apply all those rules that we've learned and all the logic that we know to try to make things work with exponents. Our learning goal, I can work with positive and negative exponents. Why? This is a tool that I'll need to have in high school. Today we're going to put together all of the exponent rules and attempt to work problems in reverse. Part of this just might be trial and error. Part of it will be skill. Isn't that just like life? Trial and error and skill. So the rules we know are negatives are tickets, base, base, add, more on the top or the bottom, power, power, multiply. So those are the rules that we know. We're going to get those into our notes. So we know at this point, actually let's start with our name. Our title is Make It Work. And here are the rules that we have. We know negatives are tickets. We know base, base, add. We know more on top or bottom. That's division. And we also know power, power, multiply. So we're going to apply those rules to some problems. So here's our first one. If I have m to the x times m to the fifth, and I know that equals m to the seventh, what is x? Well, I know I need a total of 7 m's up here. Well, I have 5, which means I need 2 more. 2 plus 5 equals 7. X equals 2. We made it work. That's the game. Let's do this one. M to the x raised to the 6th equals m to the 18. What is x? Well, I know an exponent to an exponent, I multiply this. So x times 6 has to equal 18. What times 6 would give me an 18? X equals 3. If this is a 3, 3 times 6 is 18. It works. And that's the game. Just trying to make it work. How about this one? All right. Where am I? So 5 to the second power is the 25. Okay, we've got that. But x something times 2 is 10. Well, this would be 5, right? 5 times 2 is 10. I made it work. If x is 5, this thing works. Okay, let's see if we can make this one work. 3 times something. That gives me an m to the 15, right? And then when this guy hits here, well, I need to get myself up to an 18. So somehow I need to get this. This needs to be a 3 right here. 3 times what would give me a 3? This is a 1. I think that'll work, right? Base, base, add. 1 plus 5 is 6. 6 times 3 is 18. That worked. So if this was a 1, it would work. What would x have to be to make this work? Well, we can do guess and check a little bit. Let's say that x isn't here anymore. This is gone, and we'll put in a 1. Now, it's x and x, so it has to be a 1 in both locations. So I have 2 over 4. Is that the same thing as a 1/4? No, that didn't work. Let's try a different one. Let's put in 2's, okay? Let's put in a square there and a square there. Okay, 2 squared is 4. 4 squared is 16. 4 over 16 is 1/4. So this one did work. Let's get that one into our notes. So we have 2 to the x equals 1/4. Is that right? Yes. So what x would work? We'll try both those examples I just did, or the 2 to the first over 4 to the first equals 2 over 4. Not 1/4, so it does not work. How about 2 to the second over 4 to the second? Well, that's 4 over 16 is 1/4, so it does work. Now, we're going to be seeing a lot of problems where, so what does work? 2 works. What would make it not work? Well, we already found one that doesn't work. We know that 1 doesn't work. Let's put that here. 1, x equals 1 does not work. X equals 2 does work. X equals 3 doesn't work. X equals 4 doesn't work. X equals 5 doesn't work. Everything else doesn't work. There's one thing that works. X equals 2 works. Everything else doesn't work. All right, let's do some practice here. All right, what would make this thing work? 3 times something is 18. How about a 6? All right. 2 times something is 20. 2 times 10 is 20. So whatever's in here needs to add up to 10. Let's put a 5 there, right? 5 plus 5 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. That works. All right. 3 plus something is 24. 3 plus 21. 3 plus 21 is 24. That works. All right. 3 times something is 24. 3 times 8 is 24. So 3 plus something is 8. 3 plus 5? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. That worked. Ooh, now it's getting crazy. Some number. I've got to put the same number in for all of those x's and get a 30. Well, I'm going to guess and check, although I'm going to get it right the first time. 4 plus 3 plus 3 is 10. So all of this in here is, this is an r to the 10th. R to the 10th to the 3rd is r to the 30th. That worked. All right, we need to make it work and then make it not work. All right, make it work and then make it not work. Well, let's start with, I'm going to guess and check it. Let's go with 3 to the 1st over 9 to the 1st equals 3 over 9, which equals 1/3. Hey, I got it right the first time. Make it work. X equals 1 makes it work. Make it not work. X equals 2. X equals 3. X equals anything but 1. And that, my wonderful students, is the end of that lesson. Thanks for watching.